Hey guys, it's Dr. Johnny. I was just taking a walk in the woods with my dog Cooper, and I came across a dime. And I picked it up, and it reminded me of a story which I want to share with you. And it was a lesson that I actually learned from the great motivator and motivational speaker T. Harv Eker. You may remember him. He had like a gazillion selling book called The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. It just sold all over the place, and he gave seminars everywhere. And he's a very smart guy, very motivating, and he taught people how to create wealth. And more than that, he really taught people about value and contribution and a lot of things more than just making money. It was very good. And the lesson that I learned there is the one I'm going to share with you, but it requires just a few seconds of background so that you get why this dime was impactful. You see, words matter. What we tell ourselves, the stories we tell ourselves about what happens to ourselves, they matter. They send subconscious messages to our brain. What we hear, what we speak, actually influences what we do and what happens to us. And this has been shown in some fascinating research studies where they actually give college students tests, but they set it up so that either on the television or an overheard conversation, before they take the test, they hear some ethnic stereotype confirmed. Now, this can be work good or bad. It could be a positive ethnic stereotype, like Asian students might overhear someone say, God, Asian kids are just so smart in math. Well, what happens is kids who hear that positive reinforcement, even if it's subconscious, they actually perform better in the tests. And this has been studied. And if they hear a negative confirmation of something negative about their ethnic identity or themselves, or, oh yeah, he's always in trouble, something like that, guess what? They score worse. And this has been borne out in study after study. So words matter. What we tell ourselves matter. And that brings me back to the dime. So most of us, when we run into a penny or a dime, probably, maybe we pick it up, maybe we don't. But Harv Eker suggested that when we pick up that seemingly worthless coin, we make a statement to ourselves, and the statement is, wow, I'm a money magnet. Now think about that for a second. Think about what that message sends. Think about anybody who's ever gone to a bar looking for a fight. What do they find? A fight. What about anybody who's ever said, I just can't, whether it's I just can't lose weight or I just can't figure out this computer? What happens? They just can't. Almost every single time. So what we tell ourselves actually makes a difference. And telling myself I'm a money magnet might set up a whole neurochemistry that makes me feel positive, attractive. In fact, some spiritual friends might say, coming from abundance. So, am I saying that just, imagining that you're a money magnet is going to pay the rent? Of course it's not. And a skeptic might say, well, yeah, that's just sort of delusional thinking. But I think there's a middle ground between these two things. What you think about does matter. It influences what you see. And what you see influences what you do. So your fate is in your hands in a lot more ways than we think. And possibly the words we use to describe our own experiences might just be one of the most powerful agents for change that we have.